am bam damn a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante.
Alexander first down and more. Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns it corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
This does put a smile on my face.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Just hang on just 1 second.
I was born right like you.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Stallings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Good morning.
Hey, good. Roll with it, babe.
Good morning. Good Lord, we're just having a hard time today, me and him both. I just now come flying in the driveway here. Ran in the RV right quick, got logged in. He's on the job tonight, but the show must go on. This is Pickem, week 11. It's on like chicken bone, y'all. But thank you for being patient with us, coming in here to last minute. Bless his heart. He's having to get on a job site. They're trying to open gates for him. He's trying to get parked to do the show. So we're just, me and him, we're tag teaming it. We're going to get her done.
Appreciate that. I hope everybody's doing well. We do apologize because guy talked me into coming on to the job site and said I can sit here and do my show if I wanted to. So that was great. But anyways, good morning to everybody. Let's see. Man, y'all been here waiting. So sorry about that, but it couldn't be helped. Mr. Jones, yes, sir, I got your text, buddy. That's what was going on. But roll tide to you. William, good morning to you. Roll tide. Carla, Justin, Susan, C. Bama. Hey, good morning. Or is it? No, it's G. Bama, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat off the phone, guys. So y'all look over me. Miss Carla, Miss Latoya, how are you doing, hon? Bobby's back on here. Good to see Bobby. Jeff Stapleton. Jeff, we're gonna just make sure that this is done right away. And what I mean by that, Jeff, if you want to pick the chat room game today, I know you know how to do it. That'll help us out. So we'll let you pick the chat room. Let's see here.
Got little Joe up in the house.
I think I seen little Joe.
Yep.
Might have bypassed him. Good morning to you, little Joe. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Carla, roll tide, rise up. We got
yep, there's our guy
here today now.
I'm telling you, they ain't got nothing to do. Oh, Lordy. I think I see George in there. I'm not sure.
I ain't seen him yet, but I know he'll come in here. He's leading the pack. Let's see, he ain't worried.
He's so far ahead. Okay, yep, Jeff's got it. Yeah, all right. Anyways, guys, thank y'all for coming this morning. Anyways, I got to reiterate this morning the rules of the game. The pickups can only be picked on the show itself, and it helps me a lot if you can put all 4 of your picks in at the end of the show. We don't mean to drag you out or do it for views or anything like that. It just makes it a lot easier on me, when I go back to scoring, because I don't want nobody missing a point. You know that. Everybody knows I will not cheat you for nothing in this world. This money, this game don't mean nothing to me, but nothing but fun and enjoying seeing people on Saturday mornings and talk about the game. So that's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? Or that's why BAMA Sports does it, anyways. Anyways, please put your final scores. And the reason I say that, I haven't seen Miss Kimberly this morning. She picked Ohio State, and then later on in the show, she picked Penn State. And then later on, she picked Oklahoma, but she never put in all of her 4. So I don't know exactly what she's got. I know she wouldn't cheat us for nothing. So when we do see her, we'll ask her which ones did she pick. I believe she'll give me an honest answer, and that'll be that. Okay, I just don't want her to be cheated out of anything. So Miss Kimberly, if you're on here or you come on later, let's fix this up. But anyways, that was the only real problem that I had out of the Pickem show. Please do that at the end of the show. When we start picking the 4th and final pick, you can put all 4 of them in right then and there if you want to before we talk. For all I care, okay. But you know what I'm saying. At least do that. So that helps me a lot. So anyways, talking about points. Here we go. Last week was terrible. There was a couple of them that done pretty good, and I'll tell you who they are. But first off, we'll start off coming in with 9 is Mario. Brian Thomas done really, really well. He got 3 out of 4 last week. He is now 12. Sugar Bear. Now I'm gonna tell you, don't nobody feel bad about this because a lot of people done this. Sugar Bell, you are now at 10. Piano Man, you are now at 12. B Jammin didn't play, so he's still sitting at 10. Mr. Eddie, he is sitting at 12. Michelle Cochran, you're sitting at 13. Latoya, I know you didn't get to put yours in, hon, and I'm so sorry about that, but you're still sitting at 14. Susan, you got 16. Kimberly, as far as we know right now, is sitting at 16. Old Goat is sitting at 16. George is sitting at 18. Spencer, you're sitting at 18. Rise Up, you're sitting at 18. William, you are sitting at 19. Icebox, which is me, is sitting at 19. Justin, you are sitting at 21. Bobby was another big scorer last week. He is now up to 23. Jeff, you are sitting at 22. Stephen is sitting at 23. And Mr. Jones is still sitting at 26. I think he got 2 last week. A lot of us just got 1. I
was right there getting 19. I was that close to getting 19. If he just stepped that much further in that end zone, I'd have had 19. But no, he just kneel down. Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was right there. I mean, that close to 19. I was coming out of my chair rooting. I mean, he broke that corner. He got broke contained. I come out of my chair, just knew I had it. Then he just sits down. Then I started cussing Georgia again.
I know. Oh, it was a fun week. That's the way it goes. Some games we pick, my goodness, it's like we got like 3 or 4s and so on and such. And I'm like, man, this week was just terrible. But that's the way this game goes. That's why I say don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. All right. We're going to start out this morning. There ain't a lot to pick from up here in the north. I'm going to tell you that right now. Outside of the SEC, this is a boring week, if you ask me. But we're going to start out with, and by the way, does everybody like the over and unders? I'm kind of curious.
So far, I need to do a little bit more to understand it better.
Okay, well,
but to get feel, because that's something I really don't study at all. That's just a guess for me.
Me too. And what I try to look at is, say the over and under is 50. Do you think? Let's say, what do you think Alabama's going to score? And then let's say the over and under is 50. And I feel like, okay, I think Alabama's going to score 30 points. But what is the the opposing team going to score, or what you feel like. If you think it's going to be, let's say 27, well, that's going to be over 50. Then I would pick the over. If you think it's going to be, say 15 points or 14 points, well, then you would pick the under. Because 14 plus 30 is 44.
You got a lot of not really in here.
Not really?
Yeah. Not
Okay,
really
so
liking it.
Okay. All right. Well, then we won't do that. I'll
No,
say them, but
experiment. It was experiment. We're just trying,
yeah,
You know us. We try new things around here.
yeah, we're trying to see because you know we may have to use it as a tiebreaker.
Right.
We might have to. Matter of fact, let me see here.
I would have to say this year's been outstanding because it's not been most years in football. You can guess games really good because it's obvious the teams are stronger or weaker than each other. This year, you couldn't tell. It's been a total blow up all the way around. So actually, this year has been pretty much luck, except for George. I don't know what George got inside track on, but other than that,
oh, Bobby's got his little kitty cat over there pawing out the carpet to let him know which one to pick.
Yeah,
I know what Bobby's doing. Oh, let me see here. I'm trying to put in the link, and can you put it in case Piano Man needs to come on? I think he's here.
I hadn't seen him, but I'll get over here. See what add it up there. I'm gonna try anyway.
Well, yeah, Piano Man, it's the same link that we send you all the time.
Same one. Yeah, just click it. It's the same one.
If you still got your email with the link in it, you're fine. Just use that one. It'll bring you back on. All right. Well, while we're doing that, so we're going to start off with ranked number 9, Oregon versus ranked number.
Got it up there.
All right, there you go, Piano Man. If you're on here, brother, there's your link. Come on in here if you want to. We sure love to have you. Anyways, all right, number 9, Oregon versus Iowa, ranked number 20. Oregon is picked to win by 6.5, which means they have to win by 7. It is at Iowa's house. Just so those that want to know, the over and under is 41.5. Okay, what's your take on this one, Spencer?
That's good. Actually, this is a real good one. Iowa, their house. Oregon, they're on a run. 9 points, huh? Iowa.
7 points. 7 points.
7 points.
It's 6.5. We round up.
Right. I'm gonna take Oregon in this one. No rhyme, no reason. I'm just gonna take Oregon.
Okay. All right. All right. We got to do it this way, guys. Just hang on. Give me a second. All right. I just love that piano. I do. Job well done on that one. Good morning.
Appreciate it. Look, greeting from Memphis, Tennessee. I am sitting in a hotel room in parts unknown of Memphis. I'll tell you that part. And listen, I just found out this morning, Icebox, and Spencer, check this out. I am not far from Neely's Barbecue.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
I am not that far from it. So y'all know what time it's about to be.
Yep.
They've got wings, man. They've got wings. I'm going to get some wings in just a little bit.
Oh, I watched the show this morning. That King's restaurant. I couldn't talk anything because I was driving. Y'all know that, so I really couldn't say anything. So Let me.
Icebox, if you are ever in Memphis, I forgot the name. I'm gonna get the road for you where it is, bruh. King's Buffet. Oh my goodness.
I heard you. I heard you this morning. I was out there. Man, that sounded good. Sounded real good. Hey,
Good
I've been
eating,
in
man.
Memphis a bunch. I've been in Memphis a bunch of times, but never where I could stop and eat something. You know what I mean?
Well, make it your business to stop by King Buffet. You too, Spencer. You ever in the Memphis area, make it your business to stop by King Buffet. It's where
Will do.
all the OGs go to eat. I can understand why. It's just basically, where the OGs go. I can understand why. You got a plethora of good eating there, man. I ain't lying to you. Hats off to
I wonder
King
if
Buffet, man.
Elvis ever ate there.
Elvis is probably somewhere still floating around there in the back. Somewhere. I don't think Elvis is gone. I think Elvis is back there in the back, somewhere floating around that King's Buffet. Cause listen, he probably back there by the pig feet and the neck bone area.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of folks don't know Graceland ain't but just a hop skipped away,
Nope.
That's true. So he probably sneaked out the back door and went up the hill there and got a car and went on back to Graceland. He is right down the road.
Yeah. I think is it Germantown's right down the road too, ain't it?
Yes, Germantown right down the road. Not too far from
Yeah.
Germantown. Matter of fact, I was
Yeah.
on Poplar yesterday. Germantown is right there in that area.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there through many a times. But all right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get started again. Jeff, the spread is 7 points for Oregon. Okay, 7 points. And what I mean by that, Oregon is picked to win by 7 points. It's 6.5. We round up. It is 7 points. Oregon is picked to win. Piano Man, I know you come in kind of latish there, but Oregon is ranked number 9. Iowa ranked number 20. It is at Iowa's house. The over and under is 41.5. What you got on this one?
I was telling them this morning, and y'all hear me out right quick. I had a hot take about this, but the hot take wasn't just about the game. The hot take is about the outcome of some things. Just a summary. I believe Iowa's going to play these guys close. There are a lot of sportscasters, podcasters, and everyone and others who some of them tend to think Iowa is going to beat Oregon today. That's where their second loss will come from. It's with Iowa. Iowa has a stout defense. They'll bore Oregon to death. But if Iowa's defense plays up the par, and I'm not sure if Dante Moore I think he's hurt or been hurt or whatever. Not sure what his status is. I'm not sure how much of his availability will be there. But long story short, I believe the game will be close. I believe that it will go under 41. I don't believe that I don't believe Iowa. First of all, Iowa doesn't score a lot of points, but their defense will stop you from scoring because they're pretty good. I believe the game will go under 41, but I'm going to step out and say, well, I'm still going to believe Oregon for the win, but I'm going to take Oregon and the under. And this will be the game, Spencer, an icebox that will get Dan Lanning on the hot seat to get rid of some guys because they're looking good, getting all this money, but they're not producing championships. They got one Big Ten, but further than that, they're not going any further than that. And I think in the long run, that's going to hurt Dan Lanning. But I'm going to take Oregon and under.
Okay, you're going Oregon to pick to win by 7 points.
By 7.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I really don't like. I can't say I don't like Oregon, but I don't like Iowa either. But Iowa's always been known for that strong defense. They've been that way for the last 2 years. But their offense is still about the same shape, same way. So I don't really think that Iowa can stay with Oregon. I'm going to put it that way. If they start scoring touchdowns, and you know what I mean, 20 points. I can see Oregon doing that. 21. Yeah, I can see that too. But it really depends on Iowa. I don't know that they can stay up with them as far as the offense goes. So if they score more than 21 points, Oregon's going to win it by 7 easy. You know what I'm saying? Can Iowa hang in there with it? Man, I'm going to have to go with Oregon myself. I mean, I would love to play devil's advocate this morning, but it's getting down to nitty gritty, guys. This is week 11. I need some points. So it's time for me to quit playing games with folks and start picking some winners here. So I'm going to go with Oregon myself.
All right, go over it one more time for Shug. Shug just came in. Just
okay.
Now stepped in. Come in.
All right. Sugar Bell. Y'all excuse me this morning. Oregon is ranked number 9 versus Iowa, ranked number 20. Oregon is picked to win by 6.5, which we round up to 7. It is at Iowa's house. That is going to be a major contributor. The over and under is 41.5 if you're interested in it. Guys, I can't help it. I'm going to have to change my pick. I have to change mine during the show. I can't do it later on. I'm going to pick Iowa in this one.
I was going to tell you, I don't blame you. It wouldn't surprise me Iowa upset them. It wouldn't at all.
Right.
Depending on how that ball bounces, it wouldn't shock me at all. But I couldn't go Iowa. I got to go Oregon. I got to go with my gut.
Yep. I'm sitting there looking at it. The more I think about it, it's Iowa's house. Yep. That could be all the difference in the world right here in this game. So I'm gonna go with Iowa and see what happens. I'm gonna have to roll the dice on that. That's why this is a game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. So we'll move on, and the SEC game that I'm going to pick is number 3 Texas A&M versus 22nd ranked Missouri. This is being played at Missouri's house. Very important. Texas is picked to win by 7 straight up.
Texas A&M, right? Texas A&M.
Texas. Texas A&M. All right, piano man, you want to take off on this one?
Sure will. Texas A&M. Missouri's too banged up. Quarterback's gone. Texas A&M. Too easy. That's an easy pick.
Too easy.
Texas A&M. Too easy. Texas A&M. Texas A&M won't have problems. From what I'm seeing, Texas A&M will not have problems until the last game, and that's against Texas. So Texas A&M, Missouri, Prabula, I think that's his name. The quarterback gone. You will not just go smoother with another quarterback just that quick. No, I think Texas A&M will be too strong for them offensively. So I'm gonna take Texas A&M in that game. What's the point spread?
7 points.
Yeah. I take Texas A&M 7.
Okay, just to help you out a little bit, if it means something to you, the over under is 48.5. 48.5.
Under. It'll be close, but Texas A&M wins it. They won't get that many points. Missouri's offense won't shine like that today.
Okay.
It won't be 48 points. Texas A&M will beat them, but it'll be under 40. That whole total. It'd be surprised if it goes over, but I think it's okay. Under.
I kind of find it curious to see how accurate the Vegas really is on these over and unders, and I think in the long run it could help you in your decisions of picking games, but it requires thought. You know what I mean? So, anyways, all right, Spencer, what you got, Spencer?
Where they're ranked at right now by the playoff committee? That's what they're showing now, right? So Texas ATM is where?
They're playing at Missouri's house.
I know, but what are they ranked? Are they third?
Oh, they're ranked. No, they are ranked number 3. Missouri is ranked number 22.
And it's only a 7-point spread at their home with them being banged up. Ain't got their quarterback, having to go to a backup quarterback. Why ain't this double digits?
That's what I'm saying.
Why ain't this double digits? You would think this is a gimme. This is almost one of them little draw-in sucker things.
It's
Give me
SEC,
Mizzou.
bro.
I'm just picking Mizzou just to see. It's just something. Why? Because they normally don't just give you a game. They got something's going on here that we ain't been told about. I could be totally wrong, but I'm picking Mizzou just to see how close these betting odds are. I just because this should be a double-digit game for Texas A&M. They should come in here and beat them by, I'm gonna say, 17 points easy, without no, being all banged up Mizzou, no starting quarterback. This should be a blowout. I mean, I don't get it. So I'm gonna take Mizzou here.
Okay. All right. I got you. Well, it's like this. It's at Missouri's house. Missouri's a tough place to play. We found that out ourselves. And
Yeah.
I know their quarterback is banged up, but he's had at least another game to put underneath his belt. I feel like there is a reason why it's just -7 for Texas A&M. I'm not going to say that Texas is not going to win this game. I don't think Missouri's got enough to win it outright. But I feel like, man, that's why I say it's a tough game to pick by the spread. I'm going to have to go with Texas A&M. I feel like they will win this game, and I feel like it will be by 7. Texas A&M defense is strong, so I think they will hold down Missouri. Missouri's defense is fair, and that might be why it is. But it being at Missouri's house, that is the major contributor that I feel like it's a low pick. So I'm still going to go with Texas A&M. All right. The only game that matters this week. The only game. All this other stuff's for fun and points of the game. But the only game. And Jeff, look this up just in case I'm wrong, because I haven't got to look it up. Alabama versus LSU. Alabama ranked number 4. LSU is not ranked. The over and under on this one is 49.5. But Alabama is picked to win by 10.5 points, which means 11 at Alabama's house. Spencer, let me hear about it, babe.
Here we go for me. This one, there's a lot of what ifs in this game. There's so many what ifs, I wouldn't touch it with my money whatsoever. But since this is our show, I've got to contribute. So this is my word. We got in. They just fired, to me, one the worst hires LSU's ever done. I think these LSU cats going to come out with their balls on fire. They're going to give us everything they got with both barrels. They're going to come out hot. How does Alabama handle that? Did our coaching staff get them ready for that heat off the get-go? If we go in at halftime, I'm going to say with a, 10-point lead, I feel LSU will fall off the second half. But if we go in tight, only a 3-point lead or down by 3, then we got a whole 60 minutes of hell and brimstone coming at us. Ooh. Because these guys ain't got nothing else to play for. They ain't getting in no playoffs. This is their money for the big time. So they got to show out and show off right now. Dang.
Oh, it hurts.
I got to go in my gut. I got to go with Alabama at the cover. I got to go with them. I think I'm hoping that Grubbs, the running game finally comes in. They control the clock and they break their will. I'm betting on that. That's what I'm betting on. I'm going with Alabama.
All right. I got you down for Alabama. Oh, this is going to be so interesting. Piano man. Let me have it, babe.
Well, let's take a step back in time. Just give me a minute. Let's take a step back in time. 2 years ago, right in Bryant-Denny Stadium, LSU comes to town. They have a guy by the name of Jaden Daniels, the Heisman Trophy winner. And he was all world and this and that and the third. And we had a quarterback by the name of Jalen Milroe. And LSU was picked to win the game. I can remember, I think they were. But the fact of the business is that LSU could not stop Jalen Milroe for nothing. But we also had a decent running game, pretty balanced offense. But key was they couldn't stop Milroe. Let's fast forward to last year. In the rain, ugly field, down there in Tiger Stadium, and Jalen Milroe just runs all over them by himself. It was more or less the Milroe show. They couldn't stop him. They had no answer for nothing Alabama did that night. We all know how that turned out. Which leads me to tonight's game. You have no Jalen Milroe. You have no Dallas Turner. You have no all of the elements that went into those first two games are not present this game. But what you do have, you got one hell of an offensive threat in a passer in Ty Simpson, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wideouts that can actually hurt you from any point on the field. But the question mark is the O-line. Will the O-line do what it takes from an offensive perspective to hold up? Which leads me now to the defense. Will the D-line put enough pressure on Nussmeier? Will the D-line and the linebackers play gap integrity, stop their running backs? So with that being said, in the words of Spencer, I got to go with my gut. My gut is telling me that this game has all of the earmarkings to actually be close. Let's leave out all the stuff LSU's gone through, because if you've been watching football, you've seen this coming. The only thing that I think some of us got wrong is the fact that Kelly got fired quick. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would have been at the end of the year. That's what I thought. I thought Kelly would have been at the end of the year and not on the not getting ready to face Alabama game of the year. Spencer hit the nail on the head. LSU has nothing to lose. They've got everything to gain. If Alabama comes out flat, it's going to be a long night for Bama. But given the history, Kalen DeBoer has them ready in bye weeks. He's 16-2 and all that good stuff. I'm going to take Bama. I don't know about those 11 points though, but LSU is going to come out and play. Spencer, I like your analogy. If Bama goes into halftime 2 touchdowns, 10 points, or 2 touchdowns up, LSU, it's over for them. But if that game is a touchdown, 3 points, or a tie, all the bets are off the table. And then that's going to go all the way down to the wire. But I believe I'm going to take Bama. I'll take Bama. I'll stand out there and take that chance. I'll take Bama in the 11, the 10.5. I think they'll cover. I'll take them in them cover.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you like this.
Wait a minute. Let me add something for you, Dave.
Go ahead.
Let me add something. I'm seeing over here comments where they're saying that, yeah, we've had a bye week, so we're going to be ready. It should happen. Not so fast, my friends. Look at what we've been this year after a bye week. We started off slow. I think we've been, after coming off bye weeks, we're either tied or behind at halftime. And we had to do a big comeback in the second half to win these games. I don't need this game to be that way, y'all. We don't need to give LSU that fire. I'm just telling y'all. They don't need to come out slow and droggy trying to find out who they are. Good thing is it is at home under the lights. And if the fans show up and show off like they did last home game, they're going to have to be pumped. Now, there you go. Go ahead. Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Well, Icebox, before you say that, let me say this to Spencer. After the last bye week, remember the bye week that we had was against Georgia.
Yeah.
And we went to Georgia and we played them. I think where the whole deal comes in with that is Alabama jumped on Georgia early, and they allowed Georgia to get back in the game. But the blessed thing about that was that Alabama's defense stopped Georgia from doing anything down the stretch, and Bama held on to win the game. But to what you said, I don't think Bama can afford to have that type of letdown against a team that's like what someone said the other day on my show. They're wounded. LSU is a wounded puppy right about now, which makes them the most dangerous of the two, because they've got nothing to lose, so they don't care about the fear of getting beat like that. But they do want to see you. They want to bring all miserability to you. That's why I'm saying I believe that game is going to be. I'll take Bama to cover, but the game is going to be really hard fought, and it won't be a cakewalk. I'm telling you, because LSU is going to come in and they're going to play us and play us tough. We need that game, that type of game. You have to battle test us, but also Spencer saying what he's saying is true too. You don't need it in the longevity of it, because that could come back to haunt you if you're not careful. So I feel you, Spencer. I feel you.
Oh, there's going to be some bruises out of this game. You can bet on that. From what I'm understanding about LSU, they've got a strong defense, which, them LSU boys down there, they always play football. How bad has Kelly messed his team up is what I'm looking at. Are they looking at, okay, now that he's gone and we're going to come out, like you said, with their hair on fire and try to prove a point? Yeah, I feel like they'll try to play football. But I also look at this. If you're an LSU player, how hard are you really going to play? You may transfer here coming up just to get out of there. Don't know. You know what I'm saying here? So just how much enthusiasm is their star players going to play today? I don't know. It's just to be seen. The other part of it is Alabama's locker room, if you want to know the truth about it. We've got a two-team here. We got one that does okay, and then we got the team that comes out and plays on fire. And when they do that, they can beat anybody in the country. Which team is going to show up today from Alabama is what I'm wondering. I feel like this game, of course, is going to be win with our wide receivers. I think they'll show out. I think they want to play this defense. I really feel like that Alabama is going to win the game. Now, the question is by how much? 11 points is a big spread, if you ask me. Being at home, yeah, I can see the 7 points, but 11, it's really, really tough. Like I said, it's really going to depend on which team shows up and what that locker room says and does. Are they going to come out on fire? Our defense, if you want to know the truth about it, I think has been looking better. A lot better. So with that going on, it's the spread, guys. That's why we play this game. It's by the spread. It is just so hard to figure out which one of these teams is going to show up. I know LSU is going to come and play. Nussmeier, I feel like has been their quarterback there a long time, but I don't think he's the quarterback that's going to make them win this game, period, at all. So tough, so tough. I'm going to have to go with Alabama. I believe they'll cover. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to put it to you this way. Don't nobody call me. Don't nobody text me if anything else happens. But I feel like Alabama will win it by the spread. All right, before we move on, Miss Kimberly, I went back and tried to find your picks. At first, I hope you're still here with us. You picked, I believe it was Ohio State. And then you changed your pick into the game. At least that's what it looks like. If you did and you picked Penn State, I need to know. The only other pick that I got from you was Oklahoma, which is a winner if you did pick Oklahoma. I did not see your Final Four score or picks. So if you did pick them, it didn't show. You can go back and look at the chat yourself. I went through it about 3 or 4 times trying to find it. I couldn't find it. Let me know if you did. I really believe in your honesty. So if you did pick 4, You just let me know what they were, and we'll count it, okay? Uh, but I just kind of confused on your Ohio State and Penn State game pick. The Oklahoma, I'm not. So if you did put them in, let me know what you done, hon, so we get you right because we wouldn't cheat you for nothing, okay? So if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, Kimberly. And by the way, Jeff, what is the point spread on you say the Georgia Tech Ole Miss game? Is that the one you picked, Jeff?
Do they play each other?
That's what I'm
Ole
wondering.
Miss plays?
You
Hold
mean
on
Georgia
now.
and Ole Miss, or Georgia Tech and Ole Miss
No,
don't
no,
play?
no. I mean Georgia Tech.
Who was it?
Let me look that up right quick. I don't think that's
Yeah, please
right.
do, because I can't do it on my phone. I'm running the show off
Nope,
it.
right.
I thought I seen Georgia Tech when he picked.
He did. It's Georgia, Mississippi. Let me find out who Ole Miss is playing here.
Okay, which game is it then, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ole Miss is playing Citadel.
All right, he'll put the right one in here in just a minute.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Sentinel versus Ole Miss.
That's it.
I'll
That's
pick.
Eddie. That's Eddie.
Yeah, that's Eddie. Yeah, I would pick Sentinel on that just for the hell of it.
Well, it depends on, once again, that would depend on if
Mississippi State, Georgia, Mississippi State.
Anugga, okay. And that point spread right now on is 9.5. So that'd be Mississippi is getting 9.5, which would be 10.
Okay, so Georgia picked to win by 9.
Georgia is minus 9.5, which would be 10.
All right, is it at home?
Nope, it's at Georgia's playing at Mississippi, is what this is saying.
Ooh. Okay, now see why it's just 10 points. All right. Whew, all right. Well, I tell you what, I am going to go first on this one, just for the fun of it. Yeah. Hang on just 1 second, though. I've got to take care of something real quick. Sugar Bell, you were sitting at 10. You were sitting at 10, just so you know. Okay. All right. So Georgia versus Mississippi State at home. They're picked to win by 10 points. I'm going to tell you this flat out. Give me Mississippi State. I don't think Georgia can beat them by 10. I just don't think they can. I mean, they're just not that. Mississippi State's been playing tough football. I know they're not ranked and everything, but I just think that Mississippi State at home against Georgia is going to be fired up, and they probably will lose. Don't get me wrong. Okay. But I don't think Georgia's going to beat them by 10 points. Just my honest opinion. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Let's go with Mr. Piano Man. What do you think about this game?
Which one, Georgia, Mississippi State?
Yes, sir. And by the way, guys, if you want to go ahead and put all 4 of your picks in there, especially you, Miss Kimberly, Miss Latoya, y'all go ahead and put them in now if you want to, or you can listen to these opinions and put it in afterwards. But guys, go ahead and put all 4 in if you want to. All right, go ahead, Piano Man.
I think it's going to be the battle of the dogs. But I think Georgia, at the end of the day, the talent level is there. I do believe it will be a close game, but I believe Georgia's going to beat them. I've already said Georgia won't lose another SEC game this year. Bama will be the only team that will beat Georgia out of the SEC, and I don't think anybody else beats them. So, and that includes Mississippi State. So,
will they cover? But will they cover this game?
What's the whole spread?
9.5, which means they got to win by 10.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I think
they'll cover.
I think they will.
Ooh.
All right,
I think they will. Gunner, Stockton, and them will find a way to win. But Mississippi State's going to play them tough. But let me put this disclaimer out there in the words of Spencer, but it will not surprise me if Mississippi State upset. It will not surprise me. But Georgia, I take Georgia.
Yeah, okay. We got you down for Georgia. And see, that's something that bothers me. It will not surprise me. That tells me I don't think they're going to win by the spread.
But you know what, though? Right quick. But you're dealing with a Mississippi State team that should have beat Tennessee, that should have beat Texas A&M. I believe the lack of the depthness of the team caused them to lose games that they should have won. So that's why I'm saying this game will be closer, because Mississippi State is better than what people give them credit for. And I might add now, if, and it's a strong if Mississippi State plays that freshman quarterback who can actually run the football, Georgia will have problems. I'm telling you, Georgia will have some problems today. They probably found a way to beat them, but Georgia will have problems beating them. I forgot about that part.
And it seems like Georgia's been like Alabama a lot of times, that when they're playing a lesser team or lesser ranked team, they tend to play down. So I'm sticking with Mississippi State on mine. All right, Spencer.
I went with Georgia last week, and I was that close. I mean, that close, right there, that close. Winning that pick. But no, he wanted to go kneel down. Good as like, no, I'm gonna pee out. And I was out right there. For that reason alone, I'm picking Mississippi State. Tell you that right now, just for revenge factor. I'm even gonna go out here for revenge factors that Mississippi State beats them outright. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that now, just because what they did to me last week. Karma is a y'all know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm going with it. That's exactly why I'm going with it.
Hey, karma's a real itch, ain't it? I mean, it really
is. It comes back and get you. I think it'll come back and get them this week. Mississippi State.
All right. I got y'all all. Well, let's see. One different. This is going to be an interesting pick amongst us three. I'm going to tell you. All right. But so let's go ahead and go over it. We've got Alabama versus LSU. They're picked to win by 10.5, which means they have to win by 11 at Alabama's house. Then we've got Texas A&M versus Missouri. Texas A&M is picked to win by 7 at Missouri's house. Oregon versus Iowa. Oregon is picked to win by 6.5, which means they have to win by 7. And it is at Iowa's house. Our chat room pick is Georgia versus Mississippi State. 9.5 for Georgia, which means they have to win by 10 at Mississippi State's house. All right. That's got the picks done for this morning, guys. If you hadn't already put them all in, please do. I'm still waiting. Miss Kimberly, if you put something in there, I will read it later. Or if you can tell me now, that's
for last week's picks, Kimberly. If you redo your picks for last week, if you would, or you can email me afterwards. Either or, it don't matter. But we trust you.
Yep.
We trust
you. Yeah, we do. And I just didn't see them. I looked, and I could. All I seen was Ohio State, Penn State, and as far as I know, you might have been just saying somebody might have asked a question for all I know, and you just put Penn State in there. I don't know if you changed it or not. So you just let us know what you've done. No big deal. Who you got, Auburn or Vandy? Is Auburn playing Vandy today?
Yep.
You want to know the truth about it, Vandy's going to beat the snot out of them. It's at Vandy's house. If you don't think Vandy ain't going to play football today, I don't care. I don't even know what the point spread now. I really don't care.
I'm
Vandy's
looking.
got
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it here. Man, what do you think, Piano Man? What do you think about this game, Vandy and
I don't think anything of it.
-6. It's Vandy -6.
Oh, give me Vandy. Please do.
Yeah, Vandy. I don't want Auburn or LSU to win nothing. I don't even want them to win. I don't even want neither one of them to win a candy eating contest. I want them to lose everything.
Well, the only thing I can say on this one, Betty's going to go down there and win them some corn dogs. They're going to do some corn dog contest right down here. It's going to be on. I'm telling you right, I'm taking Vandy in this all day long.
Yep, me too. Yep, that's kind of one reason I didn't pick it. You know what I mean? There wasn't much to pick from, but I thought the Texas A&M game would be probably about the most interesting today. You know what I mean? I want Texas A&M to lose, just to be honest with you. I'd like to get us out of that third spot.
Yeah, but for clarification, when it comes to Ubby, even back when they had Cam Newton and when they first brought Cam on, I called a good friend of mine who's a major Ubby. He went to Ubby, big supporter, all this. I called him, said, y'all going to win championship with this young man. Y'all finally got a quarterback. But even when I knew they was going to win games, I wouldn't put my money on them because I ain't saying Ubby's going to win nothing. I just ain't in me. I couldn't do it. Just saying. Just for full disclosure there.
All right. Y'all got anything else this morning?
That's it for me. Unless Piano Man's got something.
Auburn and LSU can go both jump in the lake with cinder blocks on and don't never rise again. That's how I see it. I don't ever think about nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
They can go join. They can join Jason and Lake, whatever the name of that is, and just sync with Jason. That's what you do.
Never want to see Auburn win. Never.
I never want to see him win.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I like Tommy Tuberville. I did. I liked him as a coach because he was independent. Let's put it that way. But I still didn't want to see him win. Let's put it that way. But oh well. Enough talk about Auburn. Thanks, Jeff.
Roll Tide, brother.
All right.
I got to get everybody packing and moving, y'all. Come on.
All right. Yep. I got to get out of here myself. Piano Man, I always appreciate it. You know that. You know I'm always watching. So y'all have a good day today. And y'all good luck on your picks today. So I got to get out here and go back to work. Sorry. It's just got to be done, I reckon. But anyways, thank y'all. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day today and good luck on your picks. Roll Tide.
Odds always be in your favor.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yep.